Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. So
Leanne, we got here
what time
at
did you get here?
6:30 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And everything went really well, and it was very fun, actually. And everyone's like, oh, you're my C-section. And it was just like, yeah, that's so great. I was very happy and jolly. It was kind of funny. And
Too laid back, huh?
it was very laid back. And then we got in the prep room, and they do the IV, and they take blood, and fill out all this paperwork. And then while they were doing everything, though, I started contracting. And I was having pretty steady contractions between 3 and 5 minutes apart, but then some of them were 7 and 10 minutes. So we decided to still keep the C-section because we
Definitely.
didn't know.
What time did you have the epidural?
So then I got the epidural about 30 minutes before the surgery. So the surgery was at 8:30. So
8 o'clock.
And the
Was it painful?
epidural
Was epidural painful?
It was because he said because of my scoliosis, I was very tight.
Oh.
So he had to kind of prod me a little more. That was lovely.
Did you scream?
No,
Well, aren't you?
Who was your doctor for your epidural?
I don't remember. He was very nice, though.
Was
no,
he short?
No.
Was he short?
I know an anesthesiologist that's a guy.
Oh, you did?
And I just thought, well, maybe he was your anesthesiologist. You
Interesting.
never know.
Nope, then you're wrong.
He was
No.
very nice, and I had this nurse named Bobby and a girl and another girl, Jessica, and they were awesome. So, like, they got to stay with me throughout the whole surgery, and literally, I think they're just there for support. Because they did put narcotics through the epidural, but we were talking about the yeast diet, and we were talking about, all kinds of fun things.
There
I seriously felt like here I am having this surgery, and I felt like I was sitting in a coffee shop talking to the ladies.
How'd it feel when they cut you?
I didn't feel it.
You couldn't feel anything?
And that is the good thing. They do a needle, and they feel you up on your arm, and they're like, okay, feel that sharpness? Yes. Then they feel you down there. Do you feel the sharpness? No.
Oh, good. I'm like,
they really test you out.
Good.
And I felt the sharpness for quite a while, and then finally, I didn't feel it anymore. So
good. And that's because epidural.
Taken care of. Now, throughout the surgery, you feel the pushing and
the pressure, right?
And the pressure.
Well, that's what you felt when you were having labor,
right?
Right. The same thing.
But so that hurts a little.
It can't be the most comfortable thing in the world.
No, it's not comfortable, and your arms are like a crucifix. They're out.
Why?
Well,
because of blood pressure?
Well, it was funny. They asked me if I could feel it right before the surgery started, and I moved my arm, and I was like, oh, yeah, I feel it a little. And they were like, oh, you contaminated yourself. So they had to re-clean me up, make sure I'm germ-free. I was like, I didn't know I'd be touching it. Sorry, I didn't realize.
Golly.
My belly was big when she was in there.
No one wants a MRSA outbreak.
No. So surgery went well. They found a few fibroids on the uterus. So
what does that mean?
Those. They can just I think they can cause painful stuff later on if they're not removed.
Is a fibroid like a scar?
I don't know, maybe. And there was a lot of scar tissue, so they had to clean that up. And they had to make my incision a little wider. But they said it's very clean, and it looks really good. And they removed about this much skin for a tummy tuck.
Ouch.
Yeah. So I'm going to have a lot of
painful.
More painful?
Pain, probably.
So it'll be more painful.
I'm going to have to stay on the drugs, for sure. And then she
So we won't really know what Joanna's
And what was her size and everything?
And she was beautiful, and she was 7 pounds, 13 ounces.
Mm-hmm.
And 20 inches and 3/4. So they're pretty long.
And what's the date today?
Little feet.
What's the date again? What are we on the
Today's
5th, right?
October 5th.
October 5th.
Same day as Uncle David Southern.
Uncle
David Southern? Oh, happy birthday, Uncle Dave.
Yeah, and but honestly, the most pain I suffered through was after, when my uterus started contracting. That was horrendous.
The second time it's even worse, and then I heard each
So
consecutive
let's
baby,
report on
it
the
gets
video.
harder.
We found out morphine does the best to take that off, so.
Morphine,
Yes,
okay.
so I gotta remember that.
Why didn't they give you morphine right off the bat?
I don't know. But
Maybe some people can handle it.
I know. They
Everybody's
gave me other
different.
narcotics, they did nothing.
Can I come over there and film her, or
No,
you're still nursing?
too.
Okay, we'll say goodbye.